Alright, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the channel, guys. Today we are going to talk more Luka and the Dallas Mavericks. The Los Angeles Clippers, man, they really just have no answer. Luka has combined for 80 points in the first two games. He's chirping them. It is amazing. He's calling Patrick Bev too small. He's getting in Morris's face. And this is also funny because, first off, this is a crazy stat line. The Clippers have not won a playoff game. They've lost the last 5 playoff games. Basically, they haven't won a playoff game in quite some time. They have lost 5 straight playoff games. And they need to make some major adjustments. I mean, Kawhi Leonard, in my opinion, needs to be guarding Luka the entire game. I don't think Patrick Beverley in any world could guard Luka. Patrick Beverley, first off, is the most overrated basketball player I've ever heard. I mean, that dude literally contributes almost nothing. He literally contributes almost nothing to games. I don't even view him as that much of a lockdown defender ever since he left Houston. I feel like he's just slightly above average defender. He's not enough. But what's even greater is, I mean, you have game one. The Dallas Mavericks Luka's getting double teamed, and he's just literally throwing the ball over him. He's literally throwing the ball over Clippers defenders when he gets doubled. He's like Nikola Jokic. Nikola Jokic and Luka are the only 2 players in the NBA right now that I think can successfully get out of a double team almost every single time. And so this last game, you have Kawhi Leonard sometimes hopping onto Luka. I don't know why Kawhi is not guarding Luka. It seems literally as if he does not want to. I don't know if it's because he wants to focus so much more on offense. I mean, he scored 30 points in the first half last night. You know, I don't know. I really don't know. They're literally going under screens, and you have Luka and everybody on the Dallas Mavericks right now shooting the ball lights out. They shot 53% from deep last game, 18 of 34. And they're going under screens. It's pretty ridiculous. I don't know what Ty Lue's doing. I really have no idea what he's doing. He's got to make some adjustments. I guess at the same time, I don't want to get too much on Ty Lue because he's game planning against a dude who is literally almost impossible to guard. Luka is literally almost impossible to guard. It's almost impossible to game plan around him. He's in his second playoffs. He's averaging 40 right now. He just dropped a triple-double in game 1. He's getting his teammates involved. He's playing defense. I mean, they have zero answers. And now you have this team headed back to Dallas with a full-capacity arena. I mean, this series is over, man. This series is over. The Clippers, their defense, it's not what it's hyped up to be. It's not even close. You have a bunch of what-ifs on this basketball team. Outside of Kawhi Leonard, it's just a bunch of what-ifs. Paul George, I mean, what if? Nicholas Batum, what if? Serge Ibaka, I mean, what if? What if these guys helped? What if they helped? They're not helping, man. Rondo is probably their best player right now, Rondo and Leonard. And Rondo's not even finishing fourth quarters. This makes no sense. His plus-minus is plus 13. Their bench was really one of the only strong points of the game last night, the Clippers game. Like, their bench. That was really it. I mean, this series could be over on Sunday. It's just crazy to think about it because last year, obviously, KP gets hurt. He's all banged up. And the Clippers, they win in 6. But it was still kind of like, something's wrong about this, right? I don't know if I was the only one. I couldn't have been the only one, but it's like, something's just not right about this. The Clippers, I don't know if it's the Clippers are pretenders or if the Dallas Mavericks just needed to be healthy. Whatever it was, it's clearly showing everybody who thought that way correctly right now because not only is Luka good, But this entire Dallas Mavericks team can play. And when you've got guys like Tim Hardaway Jr. had an incredible second half to the season. When you got guys like Tim Hardaway Jr. shooting 6 of 8 from 3, you have a huge issue if you are the opposite team. Huge issue. Everybody on this Dallas Mavericks team can shoot. Now, I am a little worried, like maybe one of these games, they're not going to be shooting the ball so well. Maybe the Clippers are going to be shooting the ball so well. If that situation arises, we'll have to take a look into that. But I think for the most part, the Mavericks' defense in the series has been solid enough to, if they have a bad shooting night, Luka's still going off. They still got to dig deep and find guys who are going to step up. But the best part about that is maybe it's even going to be off the bench, right? You've got Josh Richardson, Jalen Brunson, Dwight Powell, like a lot of contributors off the bench that could be that spark, just kind of similar to like the Clippers last night. They really needed a spark. You got Reggie Jackson, you got Rajon Rondo, and Terrence Mann as far as scoring goes. So third quarter, Mavericks outscore them 30-19, largely in part to their defense. So it really is going to be just an incredible series, man. If you enjoyed the video, hit the like button, hit that sub button. I'll see you guys later.